Hi everyone, I am Prabhu Bevin Marad, Assistant Professor, Department of CSC, BLD CET, Vijaypur. In this video, I am going to discuss about different uses of pointers in C. The first use of the pointer is function argument. This is also called as call by reference or call by address. In case of call by reference method, it uses the pointers to pass address of actual parameters to a user defined function instead of values. In this method, the changes made to the formal parameters will affect actual parameters. In case of call by reference, the function body has the capability to return multiple values to a main function, whereas in call by value it will return only one value. So, whatever the parameters which are present in main function are called as actual parameters. The parameters which are used in function body is called as formal parameters. So, in case of call by reference or call by address, the actual parameter address is passed to the function body, right. So, the function body will make use of the address of actual parameters and it will access the content of the actual variables. Therefore, whatever the changes which are done in function body, those changes are going to affect to the content of the actual parameters. So, the syntax of the call by reference is given below. So, here this is what here the function prototype and this is a function call. So, in this function call we are using address of the variables, we are passing address of the variables to the function body. So, in case of function body we are using the pointer variables, right. So, the pointer variable will access the content of the address which is sent from the main function. So, let us consider an example. The aim of this program is to swap content of two variables. Here we have declared the variable A and variable B. The variable A is initialized to 7, the variable B is initialized to 3 here. Okay. So, first we would like to display what is the content of variable A and variable B with the help of this printf statement. So, we can see in the output window the content of A is 7, the content of B is 3 before swapping. Okay. So, next we want to know what is the address of the memory location A and what is the address of the memory location which is allocated for B. So, we are displaying the address of the corresponding variables by using ampersand here. Okay. So, ampersand A, ampersand B. So, in output window we can see the address of A as 2686748. So, it must be 748, mistake is done here, and the address of B is 2686744. Okay. So, before calling, the address of A and address of B has been displayed. So, what we are doing, we are calling a function swap by passing the address of A and B to the function body here. Okay. So, the control will come. Okay. So, the address is held in X. So, the content of X is what here? The address of A, the content of Y is the address of B. Okay. The address of B. So, the star X indicates the value at address. So, value at the address which is present in A is nothing but 7, the value at the address which is present in Y is nothing but 3. Okay. And again what we are doing, we want to cross verify whether the address which is sent from the main program is received in this sub program or not. So, therefore, what we are doing, we are displaying the content of X and Y. So, the content of X is what here? the address of A, the content of Y is the address of B. So, in output window we can see this is what here, content of X, content of Y. The content of X is the same as content of A, the content of Y is same as content of B. So, it means that X and Y is holding the address of A and address of B variable. Okay. So, to swap the content of A and B, we are using what here, the variable X and Y. So, we are indirectly accessing the content of A by using star X. So, star X indicates the value at the address which is present in X. So, that is nothing but what here, 7. Star Y means the value at the address which is present in Y. Okay, nothing but it is 3. So, both the contents are swapped. So, it becomes what here, the changes is happening with what here, the original variable, nothing but A and B. The content of A and B we are accessing indirectly by using what here, X and Y, by holding the address. So, let us consider another application, use of the pointer. A pointer can be used in array. Okay. So, let us take an example. See here we have declared an array, right, of size 5, and we are storing 5 elements in the array, and we have declared a pointer variable IP. So, IP is holding what here, the address of initial memory location, nothing but array. Okay. So, what we are doing with the help of the IP, so you can see in the diagram, so 5 memory locations will be allocated, and this is what here, the first memory location address, this is second memory location address. The first memory location address is stored in IP. Okay. So, to access the content of this memory location, what we are doing, we are writing star IP plus 1 here. Okay. So, here sorry, star IP plus I here. So, we are using for loop. So, initial value of I is what here, 0. Okay. So, IP plus 0 means 2686724 plus 0, nothing but the first memory location. The first memory location content will be accessed, and that is going to display on the screen. So, again what happens, the control will go back to the for loop. I value is incremented by 1, the I value becomes what here, 1. So, 1 is less than 5, the condition is what here, true, again it will enter into the loop. So, here it becomes what here, IP plus 1. Okay. So, IP plus 1 means, what is the content of IP, 2686724 plus 1 means, in case of the pointer, whenever we increment it, the increment operation will be depends upon what here, the type of the pointer variable. So, here the type of the pointer variable is integer. So, therefore, instead of incrementing by 1, it will be incremented by 2 here. So, then the content of IP becomes what here, 268676 2686726, nothing but what here, next memory location address will be present in IP. Okay. So, with the help of star IP plus 1, we are going to access the content of the value at this memory location. So, what is the value of this memory location? That is 20. So, the 20 is going to display it on the screen. Again the for loop will go back, and now I value becomes what here, 2. So, 2 is less than 5, the condition is satisfied. So, here what happens, IP plus 2. So, IP plus 2 means how much here? So, twice it will be incremented, every time it will increment by 2, because of the IP is what here, integer pointer. So, the size of integer is 2. So, therefore, every time whenever we increment by 1, it will be incremented by 2. Okay. So, again it will hold the address of next memory location, it will access the content of next memory location, that is 30. So on it will be repeated till I is less than 5. So, increment and decrement in pointers. So as I said already, the pointer variable can be incremented or decremented to interact with next or previous memory locations. But in case of the pointer variable, the increment and decrement depends upon the type of the pointer. If it is integer pointer, then it is incremented by how many bytes here? 2 bytes. If it is floating pointer, the increment or decrement by what here? 4, because the float data type occupies 4 bytes here. And character increment and decrement will be done by what here? By 2, sorry, by 1, because the character data type requires 1 byte of the memory. So the last use of the pointer is for the strings, right? So let us consider example. Here we have declared a string variable, that is str, and it is initialized with what here? The value good morning. And we are declaring a pointer variable of type character, right? So as soon as this statement is executed, a memory location will be constructed, consecutive memory location is allocated, and that memory location is initialized with the good morning value. In each location, one character will be present. So next we are declaring a pointer variable. So in this step, we are initializing a pointer by that string, means the first memory location of a string variable that is copied into CP here. Okay, the CP will be holding the address of the first memory location where the first character is present. So next what we are doing, we are accessing each character every time each character we are accessing, and we are displaying it on the screen. So therefore we have written a statement that is while star CP not equal to null, still till the content of CP not equal to null, this process has to be repeated, right? So what process has to be repeated? That is access individual character from the memory location one by one and display it on the screen. Okay, so every time we will increment CP by 1 here. So here the CP is incremented by only one memory location because the pointer is of type what here? Character. Thank you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more videos on C programming.